Ladies, gentlemen, other beings, welcome back to a Yangtalk. We're doing that thing again. The shop's general vibes, hangout, discussion, channel, YouTube show, extravaganza.
Good vibes only.
How y'all doing?
Doing great.
I'm fine.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's very good.
What is it? Thursday? The 20th?
The 24th of February.
Must be 25th, I think.
25th of February.
Thursday.
I know it's not the 24th because I was supposed to get my delivery from my bed yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you didn't get the bed?
I got the mattress only, and apparently all the other stuff is coming from separate places. Maryland, Utah, but there's some type of weather problems.
That seems...
So I got a whole room ready for a bed to go into. I'm sleeping on this tiny twin thing that I've been on, and
Well, I'm surprised you just didn't
it'll
put the
probably be
mattress
another
on the
week or
ground.
two.
Sleep
I mean,
on the
I
mattress.
might just sleep on the mattress now, but
Yeah.
it's one of those big mattresses that comes rolled up.
Yeah.
So if you open it up, it just
Right, you think it would
explodes,
be easier to
and it's super heavy. So
maneuver
like
it,
once
yeah.
it's open, I'm not gonna be able to like move this giant gel mattress thing onto like a frame. I don't know. Seems like a pain. I'll just keep sleeping on the bed I've been on. But I was so excited to do it yesterday. So anyway, that's how I know it's not the 24th, because I was supposed to have it on the 24th.
Seems
So
right. Seems
little
right.
life update for everybody that really cared.
Yeah, man.
I'm
3
about
days from my 3 days till my girlfriend's birthday.
Hell yeah.
Got her some sweet onigiri rollers so she can make those rice balls that she wants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Cassie.
Happy birthday.
You can put tuna inside of them.
Probably not.
Oh, those are good.
So good.
Go down to the gas station, get yourself some onigiri.
Yep. Tuna wrapped in
Yeah.
rice with some seafood. It's so
No,
good.
it's so good.
Amazing.
Okay.
The spaghetti is also good.
SpaghettiOs?
Yeah.
No,
No,
7-Eleven spaghetti in
Yeah.
Japan.
We had an
Oh,
episode
you're
on this
talking about
previously.
Japanese. You're talking
Probably,
about
like-
Japan 7-Elevens.
Yeah.
I was picturing some like American 7-Eleven spaghetti.
No.
Japanese 7-Elevens, no relation other than name. to
Yeah.
the version that we had.
They
here
really
in the
should change
States.
the name to like 6 to 12, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
So
got
hey,
that up
what
to.
shop announcements? We got anything?
Twitch channel's bumping. We got a bunch of new interactivity and new stuff going up every day. A bunch of subscribers too, which is really exciting.
Heck,
Fun, crazy stuff happening on
Tell them about the
Twitch.
new upgrades to some of the interactivity they have on the streams.
So we have channel point rewards for a while now, but now they do stuff on the screen, and I will be definitely exploring how crazy we can get with sound effects without getting copyright struck.
Can we just custom record? We got these microphones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't we just record like free use versions of Eddie's copyright?
So yeah, Twitch TV/The Endgames, definitely come out and push some buttons just to see what happens.
Yeah, if you got
highly
$3,
recommend.
send it our way.
Yeah, throw us
Yeah.
a sub
Also,
for
that
sure.
like they affect the games we're playing in real time, so
Oh yeah, 100%.
you can control the narrative.
Yeah. We're also talking about maybe doing some flip it or rip it on Twitch against chat. So chat will vote on what
And
card
you just make like a grid.
flip
Yeah,
or
like
rip. Yeah,
E3.
exactly.
Is that like a computer plays chain and flip it or rip it?
exactly? Yeah.
You
It's
can't
like
just
a
rip every card, chat. One of them
Deep
has
blue.
we have to alternate.
Yeah. Well, okay. So the way we would do it is what he's saying, like a bingo grid.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like a 5x4, no 5x3, right? Because it's 15 cards, and then chat would vote on which card they want, and whatever card gets the most votes.
If you do this, I want there to be an episode where we bring in a live chicken to play against Shane.
And obviously,
pick at the
Yeah, exactly.
obviously the winnings would be distributed amongst our subscribers, just as a little promo.
Ooh, yeah, do a little
They get
giveaway.
yourself some free magic cards,
Yep,
which these days could be millions of dollars.
that's true.
It could even be
About
the Primark.
it could even be a
All
Primark.
right, let's talk about
That's
it.
Oh boy!
You want me to do a sweet like?
Smash cut to I don't know, some Gandalf related thing.
Gandalf,
Gandalf?
or the
Yeah.
Emperor. Yeah. And you didn't hear they're
Ooh.
also doing Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Okay, so smash cut to the Balrog and Gandalf scene.
But one of them's a space marine.
Yeah, but the Balrog's a space
And the other one
marine,
is Jace.
and the other one is Jace. Okay.
Golly.
Good.
All right.
Enjoy editing that.
Bye,
Easy.
Future Will.
Easy peasy.
Shall not pass!
Ants. Knockoff Bug's Life.
All right.
I thought it was a Pixar animated movie about your ants.
So we talked about the crossover.
The Secret Lives
All
of
right,
Ants.
so-
No need to actually go into
So
it. We can
yeah,
move
Magic
on.
the Gathering has Universes Beyond coming out, which
Yes.
is going to be like supplemental type of products, like Commanders and other sets, but they're going to be based on IPs that are outside of Magic's normal realm, aka
Like
Lord of the Rings.
Transformers,
Well, they've-
My Little Pony.
Well, they've already
The
done all
Walking
that,
Dead.
yeah. But now they're like making an official thing instead of just like
Yes.
a one-off little set. They're going to do these more often, most likely.
Nerf.
So Warhammer 40,000, Lord of the Rings, and also, I mean, the next actual standard legal set is Harry Potter based. So
Yes.
Okay, so we're 5 minutes deep. The camera being off center is driving me insane. I kind of want to recenter it.
just live adjust. little peek into the production here.
If you do one tap every couple seconds, they won't notice.
Boom.
There we go. That makes me feel better.
Technical difficulties.
All right,
solved.
take it from the top. Let's go.
Just edit that part out.
Nah, just leave that in. Like, it's the inner workings behind the scenes.
This
baby.
is why
this
you
is what you get on the
just
DVD
swear a
extras.
bunch right now. That way you have to cut it.
YouTube subscribers get the full uncut.
Yeah.
Yangtalk.
Yeah. I shudder to think what the cut Yangtalks look like.
Yeah, this is what's coming out in the
like
finished
a-
product. Woo-wee!
That old bit from Mad TV about the censored Sopranos episodes. They're like 2 seconds long.
Oh, man.
It's just gabagool.
Yeah, it's
and
just,
then the credits.
and then they're dragging a dead body out.
I got
So
myself a salami.
the expanded universe stuff is not going to be standard legal, but it is
Correct.
going to be
Uh,
EDH legal
vintage or legacy legal, which means everything under
and
the sun.
legacy legal.
Well, it's legacy's everything under the sun. So
yeah,
So what I hear right now is so far it's only like commander decks for the 40K.
yeah.
I haven't heard of like any other like booster packs or anything. So
but that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be a bunch of new cards in it.
they're also going to have
necessarily.
different frames, and they're going to have a special foil stamp on it, so you know they're from these like Universes Beyond sets as opposed to a normal Magic set.
All right. So in the interest of authenticity, I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm wary of any IP. So far, it's been a little hit and miss. Mostly miss for me, but hits for sales as far as Hasbro's concerned. Like more people bought that Walking Dead Secret Lair than
Uh-huh.
you'd probably more first-time buyers into Magic bought that strictly because of the IP than they did like because they were Magic
I would
players.
love, and I don't think there's any way that we could ever get this statistic, but to see how many people bought it because the cards in there were like really good, or because they bought it because they liked the Walking
I think
Dead.
it's like a mixture of both, and that was a nice little product for them because of that. Like you're going to try to draw the Walking Dead crowd into Magic, but also they pushed a couple of the cards so Magic players are also interested.
Yeah, which is where my concerns tend to lie when this kind of thing is how pushed are you going to make the cards?
So
I mean, we've had that concern for like every set. I feel like the power creep has been real, but that also could just be personal feelings. I don't know.
a big part of why I got into Magic was the specific aesthetic that
Yes.
the game developed for itself.
I agree.
Like the actual multiverse of Magic, the characters within it, their top-down story design. Like, I like that, and I don't want it to be adulterated. That being said, I'm really interested to see what everyone has to say about this. So please jump in the comments and let us know what you think of the Warhammer 40K Lord of the Rings Magic cards.
I wish that had been one product, just one set, and it's all the
Mishmash.
mashups.
Yo,
Yeah.
dual decks? Let's go.
Dual decks Gandalf versus Starscream,
The Adeptus Astartes
Yeah.
versus Gandalf.
Space Marines versus D&D Party.
Rogarn versus Aragorn.
Say the Urukai versus the orcs.
Yeah, to be fair, orcs and goblins are going to get a huge upgrade because the Lord of the Rings ones are way more competent than Magic
man.
orcs and goblins.
I don't know, man. We got like snipers and hang gliders
You
and all
telling me
kinds of goblin
Krenko is a good goblin
I mean,
compared to like the Urukai?
he
he-
makes goblins appear.
Yeah, he's down there in the Urukai pits, just like making more of them exponentially fast.
Yes, but that's a job Mud could do apparently.
Yeah, but at a slow
I'm saying
rate.
if Krenko was in the pits of the White Tower, he would have. They would have taken over Middle Earth, no question.
I don't know
give
about
Krenko
that.
2-3 turns down in there in them pits. It's over.
Exponential growth,
No,
dude.
weigh in on this, chat. This is way more important than whatever else we asked you to weigh in on.
Krenko versus the
Urukai, yeah.
Who do they have a name for that main bad dude? That main orc? Urukai
I'm
bad
sure they
guy?
do, but I think none of us are really Lord of the Rings
I
guys.
don't know enough
I
about
think
it.
he's called the Hunter. I don't.
I think his name's Gandalf the White. That's why he's got the white hand on
Deep
his
lore.
face.
Is Grogu.
All right. So that was Universes Beyond, and we got Harry Potter set coming out. Anybody?
Strixhaven, yeah.
Yeah, you guys into Harry Potter at all?
I mean, I personally really liked the. Once I got over my adolescent phase of thinking the world building was bonkers and like full of holes, and I grew up and realized that world building is a lot more than just consistency. I actually really like that a lot. I don't like J.R.R. Tolkien's politics. Or not Tolkien.
I was like, damn.
I also don't like J.R.R. Tolkien's politics. That dude was hella racist. But
I'm sure. Yeah,
fucking,
I'm sure he was.
I don't like J.K. Rowling's politics. That's for sure. That being said, the books are pretty cool.
I remember when the first movie came out. I was in, I believe, either late. It was early high school. So
Yeah, I was in middle school.
took my
so that
girlfriend
sounds
at the
right.
time to go see it, and then I
You
didn't
had a
see
girlfriend?
didn't see
What
any of
did
the
your
other
parents
movies
say?
until I bought them. What did they say? Good for you, finally.
Yeah, man. So yeah, no, like that's pretty much where I'm at. I think Strixhaven looks super fun. The charms that they spoiled seemed absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I haven't looked at any of the actual
They're
spoilers.
not ridiculous, but they're interesting.
So yeah, more Magic sets coming out. Anyway. So I guess we'll do our normal thing. Who's been watching what?
You've been watching something
Then
interesting.
we get our TV intro now with like the grainy
Okay.
TV time.
Yeah.
It's TV time.
So you've been watching a Heater from the 2000s.
Yes. Early
One of my
2000s.
favorite bald actors of all time. He's not.
Mr. Michael Chiklis starring in The Shield.
You might remember him from Fantastic Four as The Thing.
Yes.
And I'll stop there because I don't know any other. Michael
Also
Chiklis
the
roles.
lead singer
So
of Disturbed.
not not the TV show Shield that came out recently.
No, he's
no,
talking about the original cop drama known as The
2001.
Shield.
Oh yeah. So
The,
it's not only a cop drama, it's like branding itself as the edgy cop drama of the early 2000s.
The spiritual successor to NYPD Blue.
Dude, I bet there's a lot of police brutality and misconduct that gets glossed over, huh?
I mean, that's kind of the point of the show.
I mean, that's the point of the
That's
show.
The point of
You
the
just
show
guessed
is
the plot.
Michael Chiklis is like
the plot is just police brutality.
so Michael Chiklis is in like an amoral cop who solves crimes his own way, and they're trying to make you feel sympathetic for why he bends the rules. You know, it's every hero cop's fantasy. Like, I'm here to save the world. The rules apply only when I want them to, and we are going to intimidate and beat the crap out of witnesses, deny them their legal rights, and but yeah, I'm still the good guy and the main character.
Let's punch him in the nuts, like.
Basically, and he works with all the bad
Oh
guys.
no, my
in his own
favorite is
little schemes.
bad cop already left for the day. I'm a new kind of cop.
Yep. The soundtrack for the show is absolutely hilarious. It's basically Nickelback. It's all early 2000s like angsty radio rock, and they don't cut the lyrics out. So when like the action starts like going, they're actually singing the lyrics.
Look
It's
at
like,
this police report.
oh my god, it's pretty
It's
hilarious.
full of lies and it's cut short.
It makes me really want to abort.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I'm like 3 seasons in now, and it's like one of those shows that every episode ends in an extreme cliffhanger. You're like, well, and then the next episode rolls in 5 seconds later. You're like, all right, I guess I'm in it to win it on this one. 40 minutes a pop.
I think we've all been trapped in that show.
So-
Oh yeah, I'm kind of like it's like a train wreck that happened in season 1 and it's been burning to the ground, and I just can't stop watching it. I'm like, I've already been here watching it for hours. I might as well keep on going.
So do you guys ever have this thing where like there's a show that's new or like that's old that's out that should be perfect for you and you try to watch it and it just slides
Deep Space
over your
Nine.
mind and you're just like no.
Deep Space Nine's amazing.
Deep Space Nine is my show for that. I
I've been trying
just
to
cannot
watch,
get into it.
The Tribes of Europa show that came out on Netflix. So it's post-apocalyptic tribes in Europe after civilization collapses.
Yeah, but I figured out why you can't get into it.
who are at war, and then a satellite falls from space with a guy in it, and like that's the plot so far, and that is like my shit. Like that is so cool.
This
Like
is-
when I said it out loud.
Like a newer version of The Gods Must Be Crazy. Like,
I was thinking it was a newer version of Planet of the Apes.
Basically, it's like that. But I tried to watch it, and I was just like, no. Like my brain just did not.
Yeah, because nobody cares about Europe.
I mean,
And that's set that show in America. People would watch.
that just is America. Like
Bunch of
that's kind
warring-
of how it be right now.
warring, tribalistic, no technology.
Actually, I
happening
got a
first.
recommendation for you that you would like. It's on Netflix. It's called House of Paper.
House of Paper. What's it about?
It's about this elaborate bank heist over multiple seasons.
Yeah, is that the one that's Brazilian made?
It's Spanish, but
Yeah,
yes.
I watched it for a little bit. It was okay.
It's one of the few shows I can watch without the English translation.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Okay. No need weird flex, but okay.
yeah, well, a weird flex that
I
you
think
would
I know what's
appreciate.
going on too. I'm pretty sure I'm following the plot.
I think they're robbing a bank.
I mean, I watched like
Is it
you
time?
know-
It's time to start watching no subtitled foreign films where we don't understand the language, and then develop like Mystery Science Theater, and then just like coming up with our own plots, what we think happened. Watch it separately, come
Yes.
back, and then we describe what we think the plot was.
If only we haven't already seen it with the translation, but I would have picked The Outsider for our first one for that. That movie would be insane if you didn't know what was going on. Why is Jared Leto in the Japanese mafia? Why is he cutting his fingers off?
That was a pretty decent one. I forgot about
Yeah,
that movie.
it was a good movie, but
2 years
without
ago?
the subtitles, you'd be lost in that movie.
Oh yeah. Did you see the latest Jared Leto movie that came out with
The Pretty Little Things.
yeah, with what's his face? Denzel.
Rami Malek.
Yeah, Rami Malek and Denzel Washington.
No, I meant to watch. That was the other thing I meant to watch, but
It's good.
I watched Schwarzenegger instead.
It's like kind of like a throwback to older crime drama thriller
like a
movies.
Gone Baby Gone scenario.
Yeah,
with
there's
Casey
not
Affleck.
There's not a ton of action, but it is suspenseful at all times. There's always something, there's like the fear of something really bad's about to go down.
Yeah, like Gone Baby Gone. Yeah, okay. Or the original Equalizer,
It's slow paced. It's not like a bunch of running and chasing and shooting at people. But,
Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3.
yeah, Denzel back in action.
What was
Looking
the
a
one
little
with
older these days.
What was the one where Denzel was the hostage negotiator and like Clive Owen takes over a bank and like Denzel has to like
Is it called The Negotiator by any chance?
I don't think so, but you remember this movie I'm talking about?
The Listener.
No. It's the one where like all the bank guys have like the guys doing the heist all have the same name, just different variations on it.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yes. I forgot Denzel Washington
Dude, that would have been
in
so much
Reservoir
better.
Dogs.
Oh no, the Negotiator is Samuel Jackson and Kevin Spacey. Pelham 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Nope,
No.
that's with Mr. Scientology.
Yeah, John Travolta. That one was actually okay.
It's 23 Jump Street.
It's 22 Jump Street. Thanks for trying.
Oh, Inside Man.
Inside Man. That's the
Hey.
one. That one is pretty good.
Actually, I like that movie.
Yeah, it was
Jodie
all right.
Foster's in that movie.
That's solid.
When did that come out?
For a slow burn crime thriller, yeah, it's pretty good.
Super good.
Wow, I got so many windows open on my phone.
I don't know. I thought Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3 was better, but
All right. Are you guys ready for Spelling Bee Shootout?
Oh crap! I forgot about this. Yeah.
oh lord. All right, let me.
All right, so we got only 3 rounds prepared. The first one,
Buzz buzz.
I got a little. First one's a little different. They're very easy words to spell, but I'm going to be pronouncing them incorrectly.
Oh crap!
Oh lord.
Who won
Could you
last
imagine
round?
if you rolled up as a kid to an actual spelling bee and this was the
did-
Today we're doing something a little different.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I am
Yes,
the-
but not correctly.
I am the Jigsaw. of spelling bees.
Yogurt you later.
I'm 100% the Jigsaw of spelling bees. All right, our reigning champion Tom, you got the first word.
Yeah.
It's going to be Altair of the Braoud.
ALTAROFTHEBROD.
That is correct. All right, you ready for your
yeah,
word
let's do
here?
it.
Sinister Sabotage.
SINISTERSABOTAGE.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Tried to throw him a curveball, didn't quite work out. All right, you ready for slightly more difficult cards?
Yes.
Tom, your card is Serendib Ifrit.
SERENDIBEFREET.
Tom's on his shit today.
It's just a card I've seen a
Not
lot.
messing
About to pay
around.
that one life on the upkeep.
Yeah, it's just a
Sure.
card I've seen a lot over my years working here.
Are you gonna go put that one away in the green section?
No, he's a blue card.
Brian, you ready for
Yes.
your card?
Yes,
Your
yes.
card is Rubble Belt Maca.
RUBBL Rubble Belt.
Rubble Belt Maca.
LEBELT. MAKKA.
MAAKA, sir.
Fuck.
Got wrecked by the
I mean,
Rubble Belt
gosh,
Maca.
gee, golly.
To be fair, I also would never have spelled that.
I knew
right.
it was
I've
a
never
couple.
seen
I knew
that
it was
card.
just. I just shot my shot.
Yeah.
The Gate Crash Common took him down.
Well, an A and a K mixed up there.
Yeah.
At least you didn't have
Unfortunate.
Serendipity Freet.
All right, reigning champion.
I could have done
Tom.
that one easy. I know that word.
Hell
Vodka.
yeah.
And then give me another mystery magic word that I just have to guess the.
Round 3 was going to be Hans Eriksson and Hans
Erickson?
Eriksson?
I think it's Erickson.
Yeah, Hans Eriksson and Safia Eriksdotter.
SAFFIERIK.
SDAU.
DOTTER.
Yeah, DOTT.
Yeah,
Yeah, that card's broken. I
Yeah, it's pretty good.
used to play her as a commander general.
I'm surprised.
but
I
she
wish
was
they had
a
partner
combo
for
piece
each
of
other.
crap.
All right, reigning champion Tom. If you win one more round, I think we got to get you a belt.
I don't want a spelling belt.
You will have a spelling bee.
It'll have a misspelled word on it.
LAWY.
Champion.
Gonna have that the dancing guy and the
By
dog,
authentic lawyer
It's
belt.
got a GIF like
and
somehow on
spelling
it.
bees and dimodomes.
Dog.
Dimmadome.
All right.
Smash
Wait,
cut
is
to the
that
Dimmadome.
is that still is that our intro? The
Oh yeah,
Dimmadome? Hell
It's
yeah!
still going.
I'm that dog getting it.
All right, still remember I sent you the picture of
Yeah.
them.
Which
dancing.
one
I
of
was
these
like,
do you
wanna
wanna
be? This
be?
guy or this dog? And you're like, dog, I guess.
It's like instant response. Give me one of them. I don't really. Cool.
right.
All right.
That was the spelling bee.
Getting crushed in the spelling bee every
I-
week.
if only my teachers could see me now.
So good.
Let's see what a. You want to talk about Texas Hold'em,
Yeah,
Mr.
we should
Poker
talk.
Man?
We've been talking about my new micro obsession of the week is I've moved on from stocks and Dogecoin to Texas Hold'em.
Is that what you're parlaying your winnings into?
You got to know when to hold them.
That was the greatest football team of all time.
Have we talked about what I parlayed my Dogecoin winnings into, and should we talk about?
Hey, before you say that, though, if anybody can message us with the appropriate reference to the greatest football team of all time, you'll win a prize to be determined from Yangtalk history.
Yeah.
That proves you're a
I
true
would be
super fan.
extremely.
Yeah.
impressed.
Nobody ever will, but it will prove you're a true super fan.
So wait, what's the greatest football team of all time?
Well, I can't say it now.
We'll tell you off air.
Okay. Anyway, I spent my Dogecoin winnings already, but I just think Texas Hold'em is interesting because it's just
Now, are you playing Texas Hold'em or are you just watching people?
right now I'm just watching. I'd have to do a lot more research before I felt comfortable playing. I just think it's an interesting game because it's like 52 cards,
you seen,
probabilities plus lying, which are like two of my favorite things.
Competitive high card?
No,
That's what you should check out.
Competitive high card.
You talking about war?
No, I'm just saying each
Wait a
person
minute.
gets dealt one card from the deck, and whoever has the higher card wins.
Is what they call. There's a certain type of poker where you slap, you lick the
man.
card, stick it on your forehead, and then bet against. You don't
I don't
see your
think they're
card,
playing that in
and then you bet
Monaco.
against what you have on everybody else's card. It's definitely a drinking
man.
game.
I'm just
but
picturing James Bond in like the Monaco casino looking
Now I'm
at
just
cards,
thinking
sticking
about-
it to his forehead.
I've definitely played
Yeah,
high
I know
dollar
what
for
it-
money
I used
before.
to
At the end of the
play-
night, when you have a bunch of cash and you're like, all right, you've lost a bunch of money, you're trying to make up some back on somebody. Just, you know what, $20 high card right now. People getting saucy at the end of the night, like $20 a flip, like double or nothing. Just
My
go.
friend who used to play poker a lot told me that he used to play poker with like rich people in Charlottesville, and after they got sufficiently drunk, they would play a game called AC Deucey.
Yeah, I'm familiar with AC Deucey.
They would end up betting like watches and shit on it.
Oh,
Like,
jeez.
Yeah, well, what is he going to do when he collects all the $2 bills in the nation?
oh man,
That's an insider Charlottesville joke there.
card games for the rich and weird.
No, AC Deucey's not just for the rich and weird; it's also for the poor and weird. Which is how I learned about that story.
Dude, you might as well just roll bones in the back alley if you're just gonna get
I mean, yeah, that's our MO.
banana balls wild.
Do we still have the dice for that? The specialty dice?
Specialty dice.
Yeah, we had 2 specific ones
Oh,
for that.
I don't know where they went.
Oh, I have them.
The sevens,
I have
7.
I have the one that's only fives.
fives, and
He
sixes
once
or
rolled
whatever.
77 sevens in a row. 7.
Yeah,
World Championship of dice.
The
Yep.
one that's only fives is what I use when I have to cheat on TikToks.
I was using it in EDH games all the time to start the roll off.
Yep.
And then people would like keep tying and
Yep.
see how long it took these 2 different random people who didn't
Oh,
know
I
the die
love
was
that,
rigged to
yeah.
be like, again?
7?
Again? Like,
11?
Somebody look
What?
at this thing.
Yeah, that was good.
Bananas.
That's right there with the playmat of the beans for your best EDH ideas.
I do need a beans mat.
Using
Just
it up
say
in
it should
these.
just be a playmat that has in giant black letters just the word beans.
All the beans memes we got to get going here. We need a bean shirt.
We
Need
should
some
just
bean sleeves.
we should get rid of the monkey and just go with beans.
Yeah, so vote in the chat / comment section. Do we get rid of the monkey or go beans?
As the
Wait,
person,
don't you mean and go beans?
Oh yeah, monkey just covered in beans.
as the person who would be responsible for updating all the graphics, I'm a veto.
But beans are probably easier to work with.
Random side note, I noticed you got the hockey stick mounted, dude. We're getting real TGI Fridays over
I
here.
know, it's nice.
You can't see it on the camera, but
We need something up there too.
yeah. So
Do you have like any old instruments?
I do have a ton of old instruments.
Because that's
Y'all need a trombone on the wall. or
every
what?
TGI Fridays has
Clarinet?
some old instruments.
How about
too.
a banjo?
An old picture from Star Wars?
Membership banner we ended up not using. Big old hockey stick.
Yep. We should do a around the studio tour someday.
Here it is.
shit.
Here's around the
Yep.
studio. Y'all see this, right?
It's like the backlot toward Hollywood Studios or something.
Yeah, you don't really ever want to see how the sausage is made.
That would
Come
be
on.
a good TikTok though. Just like a little. This is the studio.
How the sausage is
The
made.
MTV Crib style.
Yeah,
Come on in. This
Twitch.tv/CM
is where,
games.
and over here on this side is where the other guys sit. If we come around to this side of the table, it's where I sit.
This
All
is
right, thanks for coming.
The last 5 Tyrannosaurus Rex eggs.
Oh,
Yeah.
with crushed
been playing
diamonds on
it?
it?
Yeah, so I watched my Dookie sparkle.
Vigima games.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah.
This man's a Civ 6 champion. He's getting
I
his
don't know about
grind on. He's
champion,
going to
but-
join the World Tour, play that esports tournament.
You know, I would like to.
Can you imagine watching Civ 6 live in a stadium with you and your crew and all your banners? It's just people.
Oh, I played at the slowest settings
That's what I'm
possible,
saying,
so
yeah.
like that would be a misery for other
It'd be like
people
watching a
watch.
cricket match. You'd be there for like days on end.
It'd be like watching a cricket match if you didn't like cricket.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
assuming if
I
you go
did
there for that
get
long.
ass deep into a Twitch stream that was an Age of Empires 2 tournament. And that was very boring to watch, but also fascinating.
Did they get Bitcoin as their payout?
I think they just got cash and like Red Bull for life.
Nope.
Because it was.
I only played for
literally
Bitcoin.
the name of the tournament was the Red Bull sponsored Wololo or Age of Empires 2 tournament.
I like how Red Bull will just sponsor anything.
yeah,
now.
dude.
Seems to be working
Their
for him.
marketing-
The
Game's
Red
on point.
Bull Texas State execution.
Why-
The Red Bull AC Deucey tournament.
I'm saying, oh, these
The Red
dang
Bull
energy
Tunk
drinks.
tournament. You trying to get in on that? Watch Sam Fogg take all our money.
Yeah, I can do that for cheaper than getting.
The Red Bull sponsored Snails Pace Race tournament.
No longer they snailing, they just speed demon it.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Civ lately.
Dope.
That's really all this.
Straight up meta battling, getting the correct build order and everything. that kind
Yeah,
of
I'm
stuff.
trying to learn the nuances of the game. To me, it's like a giant board game. Once I realized that, like,
mean,
I
yeah,
just
it definitely is.
became an obsession to learn the intricate mechanics.
I figured you didn't know it was a giant board game all the time. It's been hex grid, turn based, like exactly like a board game with graphics since its inception.
Never made that leap until now.
Damn.
I'm
That's
back
like-
on that No Man's Sky life.
Hell yeah.
They introduced companions. I got a bunch of pets. I'm contemplating becoming an animal breeder. I got my bakery back online, but I've been doing some research, and apparently, soup is the real efficiency when it comes to nanites.
So you're going to become the soup Nazi.
No,
No soup
nanites
for you.
I'm gonna be a soup dealer.
Yeah, the soup Nazi.
But I actually got an invite to come live on a planet that is forming a commune. They want somebody to teach them chemistry. Like, this is a real thing that's happening in my life.
Are you sure that's not Elon Musk and he's really just trying to actually get you to save his
Yeah,
colonies?
he said I could work for free. I could just
Yeah.
pay off the cost of my transport to Mars.
Dope. And then when you're done, you can come back home.
Right? You do want to go back home? We can definitely do that. Come on over.
What's that? Helium-3 quotas?
But think about if you were like in like one of the first Martian like guys, you had the only like iPhone. Like, y'all want some music? Best come through me.
The McRib is back. Speaking of Mars, any of you guys watched that Perseverance landing?
I did, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Watching it live,
Turns out the United States government's good at one thing still.
sort of.
It made it, didn't it?
It did. I mean, we've also had some problems, but yeah, we're pretty all right with getting out into space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're supposed to go back to the moon soon.
yeah, it seems like the scientists running that were like pretty competent and good at what they were doing.
Thank goodness.
We should get more scientists running more things.
Huh.
Science run amok.
Dude, I am down.
That's how you get Bioshock. Do you want
would-
Bioshock?
Yeah, I would rather have
I mean-
BioShock than what we have right now.
Or Cyberpunk.
Also, BioShock was libertarians running things.
This is also science.
It's a man not entitled to the sweat of his memes.
Yeah. Would you kindly kill me?
So I've been playing that crappy Cold War. It's not so crappy, but you know, everybody knows what the
Back on
time
the
of
The
day it is.
Titanic struggle between Russia and the United States.
Everybody knows what you're getting into with $60 worth of Call of Duty every single year.
Does it have a
but-
single player?
Yeah, it's great.
I mean,
It's
you
about
should've-
the Cold War. I thought
should have
you-
started with that. I thought it was just like a Warzone type thing.
I mean, you can play Warzone with it, but Warzone is free. If you want to play Call of Duty for free, you can. You just go.
Yeah,
play
but
Warzone.
I didn't realize this was a full Call of Duty.
No,
release.
this is it's Cold War. It's like how they do Black Ops and stuff. This is like a new.
Yeah.
So
So if
got a-
it's not World War II, I tune out on
Does
Call of
Cold
Duty,
War
so.
have a separate Call of Duty multiplayer?
Yep.
Okay.
It's different than it's a completely different game than Modern Warfare. Like all the guns are different, the skins are different, the maps are different.
Because
the-
I might
the
buy
mechanics are
if the
different.
separate multiplayer is available for sale for cheaper.
No,
I might do.
you got to
that
buy Call of Duty Cold War,
to
which is
try
$60.
and get you back into Warzone.
I mean, I just have to have room on my PlayStation. The dang thing is like 200 something gigs.
Yeah, but you don't got to worry about that for much longer.
No, got a PS5 on the way.
I'm
Yeah,
calling
buddy.
me jealous, by the way.
I mean, I did no legwork for this. Thank God I have friends that
Yeah?
are looking out for me. But so
Color
it'll
me
be here
jealous.
when they get it. Then they'll ship it to me, and then send them some cash, some Venmo, some PayPal.
I've never wanted a package to get lost in the mail more than
Hey,
right
man,
now.
my mattress is already lost. You're gonna do me like
Don't
this?
be
I'm not gonna get my
spiteful. There's
PS5.
no reason for that.
Yeah. So then, if I ever see one for sale, I'll just pass the knowledge on to you. It's like trickle down PS5s, man. It'll get down there eventually.
Yeah, if by that analogy, you'd be giving me a PlayStation.
Our
I'll be giving you a
PS5s.
PlayStation 2. Trickle down
No,
PlayStations
PlayStation
is
2's
like you get my PS2 or my
PlayStation
PS1.
2 has resale value. That's like
Yeah,
the
dude.
Ford Taurus
I'm
of
trying to
That's
play
true.
some
consoles.
Twisted Metal 3. Like
I was playing my PlayStation 2 last weekend.
Hell yeah, dude.
I bought Tactics Ogre
You need a
recently.
PS3?
No,
I got
I
you on one of
actually don't
those.
have any. PS2 is my retro console of choice.
Oh,
so that's
also,
why I
I
collect.
recently acquired a Switch and have been playing for the first time Breath of the Wild.
Hey, you know what's really good on Switch?
Civ 6.
Civ 6.
Pass.
That's what I play
I
now.
have already too many board games. to
Most
play.
of my hours of Civ are logged on Switch.
I also
now.
have Breath of the Wild. I played for like 10 hours or so, and I just
I
couldn't do
played
it.
the tutorial and it told me to go somewhere, and then I saw a mountain shaped like a skull, and I was like, "Fuck this tutorial!" And I got rolled by goblins because all
Yep.
I had was a stick.
You should get Cyberpunk for the Switch.
Golly.
Have you played Skyrim on it?
No, I'm never.
I've
playing
heard it's
Skyrim.
pretty bad.
I'm not
I
gonna-
own it for Switch. It's actually not bad.
I already also beat the crap out of Skyrim. Like there's
Yeah, but
nothing more for
they're-
me to do. in
that's what
game.
that company makes.
Yeah,
Bethesda
I know.
only makes Skyrim now.
I've done all of the things that you can do in Skyrim, like all of it.
That's not true. Have you played the Skyrim book?
Ooh, you got
The
to
Choose Your Own Adventure book?
Actually, I've read most of the books in Skyrim.
I think that's the only format Skyrim's not on. Is
Yeah.
Choose Your Own Adventure book in IMAX theater.
You should have
Dr.
seen
Auger's
my-
Recipes for the Dead.
Yeah, you should have seen
Lifts her
my
tail.
library. Like,
The lusty Argonian maid. That's what it is.
yeah, all volumes, man.
There's only two.
Yeah, I had like a ridiculous.
Would you polish
library.
my spear?
My library was so stacked that when I went to the Wizard's Tower where I kept all my books, the game would crash sometimes.
You guys you were in the my house was just full of wheels of cheese.
That's
Like,
exactly what I was going to say. What do you put anything else in there but
I
cheese?
had like a chest. I was like organizing things, and I'm just like unload my inventory into this room. Whatever. Take care of
just
it. Whatever.
vomiting wheels of cheese.
What's that girl's name
And
that
dragon
follows you
shards?
around?
Oh,
Lydia.
Lydia, she's sworn to carry
something?
your burdens.
Yeah, I
Was
don't.
it 100 enchantment and 100 armor to make the best possible weapons. Like I went way too hard on Skyrim.
The only weapons I ever made
Yeah, but
were
we all did
iron
for a
daggers,
time.
baby. You guys didn't cheese the blacksmithing with
I mean, yeah, but at a
hundreds of
certain
iron
point, you
daggers.
reached 100, you were like, I guess I got to make something to wear.
Yeah, Mastercraft iron daggers with an enchantment of paralysis for max value. Sell them and then spend your money to buy all of the houses and shit and crash the economy. Except for it doesn't crash because it's artificial. But
Yeah.
it's what
Well, also doesn't crash because they're artificially
And this is the mentality-
deflating the amount of currency in the
this is the
system.
mentality that I took to No Man's Sky, which is why I'm like a fucking ridiculous multimillionaire space.
Yeah, you're Andrew Carnegie of No Man's Sky, but look where that got him.
I mean,
He's got a hall named after him.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Yeah. It's pretty good, right? I'm not going to have anything named
I mean, that
after
guy
him.
was like one of the 3 richest men in the world at his time. Now all he's got is a whole music hall.
just like the way that my No Man's Sky character works and how I operate is literally like I roll up to your star system, I crash your economy by selling like 1 billion tons of beryllium. I buy all of your sand and raw materials for my factory, and then I check to see if you have any animals that lay eggs, and then I leave.
You just come plunder everybody's stuff, leave them with garbage.
You're Sam Walton of No Man's Sky.
Well, the metal that I sell them is incredibly valuable. It's just like
Who can afford it?
it's like that they're talking about mining that asteroid that has more gold in it than all of the gold on planet Earth, and it's just like, do you guys not understand how commodities work? Like, what is going on?
No, that it'll work if one company mines all that gold and then slowly distributes the
Controls
gold.
the
Yeah,
supply of it.
like just like how diamonds work.
Eh.
They do. Somebody definitely has all of them, mostly.
Well, there's one company that owns a vast majority of the
Yeah.
diamonds in the world.
It's just like Star City holding on to all their legacy stuff. Alphas, betas, just they have them. They're just not putting them up for sale.
No, I want to believe they don't have them. They're just every day. There's somebody at Star City's job. It's you got to bring in more Black Lotuses, man. What if somebody orders one?
For 20 grand right off the website.
He's just
Imagine-
out there trying to make a hard
Holy
sale
shit.
every day on Black
Imagine
Lotuses.
buying a Black Lotus from an online portal. Like, that's so crazy.
Imagine buying one over Facebook, and yet I see people do that all the time.
I would prefer to buy one over Facebook than like go through.
Oh, I would rather go through Star City. Star City is a physical location I can sue if I have to. Some guy on the internet, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not putting enough cash up front for a fucking Lotus. Like,
Well, you
They definitely aren't going to send it to you if
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
put cash up front.
no, I'm saying for the Facebook deal.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
well,
saying.
yeah, you have
Nobody's
to.
going to ship you anything until
If
they
you
get
have
money.
usually if you have lower rep, you have to send your part first.
No,
Also-
you just do a PayPal transaction that's reversible.
I mean, yeah, that's what you should do. But a lot of these people get scammed into doing gifts and friends.
Yeah.
transaction.
Reversible PayPal transactions.
Yes,
Look up
agreed.
financial
Protect your
security
neck.
If you're buying
You should
cards on the
always
internet.
use goods and services. It's the only way to get protection.
Hit us with your Latin buyer beware.
Caveat emptor
There we go. Caveat emptor.
or caveat venditor.
Stop buying Dogecoin and stop getting your investment advice from yahoos on the internet. Also, I feel like most of you have figured this out, but there are some of you who
Also,
haven't.
don't get your investment advice from us either. We're yahoos on the internet.
Well, my investment advice is to stop investing in dumb things. So, I feel confident in
My investment advice is buy gold. God ain't making any more.
Yeah.
Except for on that asteroid.
Nope.
Bullets and water. That's
you-
my investment advice.
If you buy the asteroid and slowly release the gold over time.
Somebody go to starregistry.com. I need to see if they got asteroids for sale. I need to
Somebody
start naming these things.
Call Bruce Willis up and Ving Rhames and see if they can start drilling on the asteroid.
So, let's see.
Steve Buscemi, I'm in the
Yeah,
mix.
Steve Buscemi's in the mix too, and that Russian guy.
I'm definitely not the guy to do it, but I bet if you organized a team and convinced Elon Musk to finance it, you could heist a fucking asteroid.
I mean, yeah, I would. I would just tell him we're literally going to do the plot from Armageddon.
yeah, like we're going to steal this.
We got
space
2
asteroid.
space shuttles out here. We're going to shoot right up to the asteroid.
Me and Michael Clark Duncan are getting it on.
Yeah.
Isn't he in that movie?
I think it's Michael Clark right now,
Yeah.
Ving Rhames.
it might
That's
be
like
Ving Rhames, actually.
That's basically just high level Shadowrun.
Crap. This is going to make us look terrible.
One of us is going to look real bad.
You're right. All right.
Or we're both going to look real bad.
Not going to look this one up.
It's Mr. T.
Oh, jeez.
I get no space shuttle.
So now that we're back onto movies and such,
Wanna do some
you know
celebrity
what time
net
it is.
Yeah, Celebrity Net Worth.
Choo 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 choo.
It's our favorite game where Brian gets revenge for spelling me.
I think I've lost the last couple.
Yeah, you've been sucking it up real bad lately, but usually you're pretty good at this.
And to be fair, I was one letter off with the maca. It's always some wacky.
Yeah, I'm not saying I win them by skill. I win them by luck.
All right. So let us start off with Will.
Well, I always got to start.
You
I don't know
always.
famous.
You don't
All right,
always.
Will, you said, or not Will. Tom, you said you had one earlier.
I did. I said I had to think of one. I didn't say I succeeded.
You said you had one that you had thought of.
All right, Michael Clark Duncan.
All right.
We haven't done him.
Who's Michael Clark Duncan?
He was the golden-eyed guy in Sin City.
Oh.
Is he also not from Green Mile?
I think he's in Green Mile.
Yeah, he's the inmate in
I'm
Green Mile.
going to look up what he's in. I have the IMDb app, so we can guarantee that I'm not looking at his net worth.
There's an app for that? We didn't just
Yeah.
do this. We should have been doing that 2-3 years ago. Bunch of idiots.
All right,
Or at
okay,
least
yes.
one idiot.
He's in the Green Mile, Sin City, Armageddon.
No, he's in Armageddon.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
was
the
right.
idiot. Planet of the Apes, the 2001 remake.
Yep.
I got one now. I'm ready to go.
He's in some Family Guy episodes. The Green Lantern, the awful one with Ryan Reynolds.
All right.
That's most.
How
of what
long
you
ago?
do.
What's his oldest movie? I want to know how long he was in the business.
So strictly speaking,
Off of that.
yeah.
years There.
1998.
98. And what movie was that?
No, that's archive footage. Hang on, sorry. 1998 was Armageddon. Or yeah, so. Oh, excuse me. 95 was his earliest movie. It was called Renegade. He played a character named Shaka.
95.
He was also in Friday. He was a craps player in Friday.
Huh. A little.
That was his second movie he was in. So moving up.
Okay.
I
gotta
gotta actually
make a guess.
Yeah, I got to guess now.
Yeah, I fired off a guess a while ago
And he's been dead for how long?
with my limited
He's
knowledge.
still alive, I
Michael
think.
Clark Duncan?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I hope I didn't close it. I didn't think I. No, you're right. He died September 3rd, 2012.
So a while ago. So he hasn't been earning in a while.
Oh, I didn't know he was dead.
How does net worth work with dead people on this show?
We've had it.
Yeah. All right. I got to guess.
I got to reevaluate now that I know he's dead.
Yeah. Kind
Depreciate a little because you ain't making nobody.
We're staying there.
25 milli.
25 milli seems a lot
I don't know. This
for a
game
dead
was-
guy.
What'd you say?
I said 5 mil.
I didn't know he
5
was
mil?
dead also.
I said 20 million.
There was an opportunity for you to correct
Right, you're
it.
looking it up.
Oh, I'm
now
looking
that I'm
it up?
writing it down and you're
All right.
Johnny on the spot with the phone.
Well, now I got to switch to Google.
All right.
Vamp for a minute.
I got mine ready once we get this actual.
Also, like, shouldn't like millions of dollars make more money over time anyway? Like if it's properly invested, even if
18
it's
million.
Hey,
Ooh, off by 2. Starting off strong here today, boys.
Yeah, I sucked.
The Green Mile was a big movie. So was Armageddon.
he was in Armageddon.
Yeah. That's,
All right, here's mine. Jason Momoa.
Oh, Momoa.
I know we've done him before, but he's also recently produced his own movies, so his net worth has either gone up or down, depending on how his homemade action movie went.
So-
Is that the one where everybody's blind?
No, it's the one where he is the dad in a logging community.
Yeah.
some
And he
drug
comes back to
dealers.
town and he's the sheriff and he has like a 2x4 and he hits people with
No,
to like
that's-
administer
you're
like
thinking-
justice to the corrupt
No,
town.
you're thinking of The Rock. This is a different movie.
Yeah, okay. So it's the one where they have to break into the prison with Nicolas Cage.
No, that's Nicolas Cage.
No,
Don't let him do this to you.
No, this is content.
All right.
Yeah.
You got to look up, see what movies he's been in, other than
Oh.
Aquaman.
he's in that movie Walking Tall. That's the name of the movie.
Is he in that movie?
No, that's
That's
We're
Dwayne
doing
The
this
Rock
again?
Johnson.
Yeah, it's like,
Justice League,
Yeah.
The Bad Batch, Conan the Barbarian,
Yeah.
not the good one.
Yeah, he was in that one too.
that just came out like a couple years ago.
The Lego movie.
Jason Momoa's in the Lego movie.
He played Aquaman.
Makes sense.
Does he have any speaking lines?
I don't know, but I'm reading the thing. He was in a TV show called Frontier, which I watched, which is pretty good.
Yeah. He was in Frontier.
Once Upon a Time in Venice with Bruce Willis.
He's got that Game of Thrones money.
Yeah. I forgot he was in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
He's Game of Thrones, Conan. He did Conan before Game of Thrones. Stargate Atlantis he was in.
So we're talking about like a long
crashed.
TV and movie career plus like residuals on action figures and shit.
Are action figure residuals kicking it like that these days?
I don't know.
Well, George Lucas would beg to differ.
I mean, that was in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah,
when-
but he still
he
slam
started-
dunked on them.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm saying right now, it's 2021, not 1990.
But also
Yeah, I
just-
would not.
Although
too
Lego
old,
Star
though.
Wars is still killing it, so.
Legos in general, I
Yeah, I
think
was
are
gonna
killing
say,
it,
like,
yeah.
And Justice League isn't like
No, it's the poor man's MCU.
doing great.
All right, what you got for me, Tom?
I said 20 million.
Will?
50 milli.
50? I said 40. So hopefully he's closer to us. Keep that gap over this man.
14 milli. Back in the game, ladies and gentlemen, just like that.
14 for
14
Aquaman?
million.
It is Aquaman, I guess.
First of all, he's Aquaman. And second of all, he's in the poor man's MCU.
Plus
and
his-
third of all, he has no role in
man.
Star Wars, which
Plus
is how you
he's,
make your money in
He's
that.
producing his own movies, which is an expensive hobby.
And they're not
Let's
great.
be real.
You guys ready for the ultimate curveball?
Yeah, all right.
Mr. Michael Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis.
We have to do it.
I'm not even gonna. He's probably.
You're
know-
talking about the guy from Breaking Bad, right?
Talking the, yeah,
Yeah.
the guy from The Shield.
Isn't he the same guy?
No.
You're thinking
The
of.
bald guy who's a cop?
Bald guy who's a cop. Nope, that's not the same guy. They look very
So Michael
similar.
Chiklis was in The Shield, Fantastic Four, American Horror Story, The Commish.
And Breaking Bad.
You know what? Only I can do that joke. Okay, you're really just butchering a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'll cut it.
But don't cut where don't cut where I just make fun of you for it. He was in a movie called Rupture, where he played a character known as Bald Man.
Surprise!
He was in the Axe Cop TV show.
Ooh.
Ooh, Axe Cop.
Does not say what he played in that though.
All
Sadly.
right, I think that's about. The Shield was like what 7 to 9 seasons long.
Yeah, I'm not really
That's probably
seeing
his
much.
most relevant piece of
Michael
work.
Chiklis for Bald Man. You're on stage 5.
And whatever type of music money that Disturbed has.
Yes,
Isn't Disturbed?
he was in Spirited Away.
Looks just like him.
Hold on. Is he the
Same-
main singer of Stained?
No, he was the
No,
guy
that
in
guy has
Drowning
like a
Pool who died.
Is the guy? He's the guy from
All of those bands would be featured on the show.
He's the guy from Breaking Bad who sings the song "It's Been a While Since I Could."
No, I think he's the guy who sings the song with arms wide open, right?
Arms wide open.
Creed.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, so
No,
those
it's,
are all soundtrack options on the show.
Speaking
if you
of
really want to
Creed,
get into it,
for a
It's
five-
perfectly fits the theme of that entire show.
For a 5-minute distraction, we watched the episode of The Office where Michael Scott has to fire somebody and he's trying to fire Creed, and Creed just bullshits his way out of it. Come on, let's fight this thing, you and me, like the old days.
Glycerin.
I'm gonna have to listen to a lot of crappy '90s music.
Oh,
today
God, yeah,
in early
man.
2000s. All right, Soundgarden, get it? That's not crappy though.
Yo.
That was, that's not
Soundgarden's
crappy.
the
They had
jam.
that one song that was good.
They have a lot of songs that are good.
I got
Spoon
that.
Man.
Dude, you want to borrow my Alice in Chains CD?
It is the only CD he owns.
That is not correct. I also own 9 Inch Nails and Mindless Self-Indulgence.
I wouldn't advertise an MSI album, but
Let's round it out.
yep.
Michael Chiklis, what
I
you
said
got?
2 milli on Michael Chiklis.
Ooh,
Shit.
I might be off by a lot. What you got?
I said $20 million, which is approximately 2 billion Dogecoin.
14 million.
I said 15 million.
yeah, 14 million.
All right. So I think that might help a little bit.
Yeah, I think you
But
got
the
this one.
I don't
By the
know.
way,
This
Michael
one is off
Chiklis
by
and
the most.
Jason Momoa have the same net worth.
Basically, yes.
That's hilarious. And Michael Chiklis probably hasn't worked
Which
in.
here's the thing. It's interesting to show you that if you are a Jason Momoa level actor who produces your own movies, you are essentially a Michael Chiklis.
I'm off by two.
All right.
Awesome. Well, it's been a good one, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thanks everybody for coming out. We love you. And that is
Stay
Yangtalk.
tuned for. No, wait, never mind. This isn't live. I was gonna say stay tuned for K-Span later, but
Hell yeah. Case ban at some point in the future. Bye.
I gotta give the real sloppy.